Nardquar versus Snoop Dogg. We don't know much about his story, but yeah, we gotta look into how Nardquar came up because he always knows about the people he's interviewing a lot, and yeah, maybe he just started going out there and filming, the interviews, and that's how he, started. I guess I don't know how else it could happen, but now it's a whole syndicated thing. It seems, um, you know.
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? Hey, Too Short. Great to see you. Haven't seen you since Austin.
Too Short. I'm not sure who this is exactly, but definitely on Snoop Dogg's team.
And before that, in Vancouver. Let's get a photo. Let's get a photo. Let's get a photo.
Going on stage right now.
Okay, yeah.
Unless, wait, who is? Oh, he's a rapper. I apologize. He's actually a rapper. I thought he was like his producer or something, but he is a rapper. I apologize.
All right, we'll talk later, all right?
Great. And doo-doo-doo-doo. Bitch. Too Short. Yeah. Hey. Hey, Snoop.
What's up, Nardquar?
It's great to see you again. Thanks again for making time. I really appreciate that.
But yeah, these celebrities are very busy, guys. Are very busy. Yes. So
Like your outfit too. Your shoes matching your pants this time.
he seems to be having his own like Snoop Dogg clothing here, guys. A whole setup. So it's a way for him to like promote the brands and stuff.
Well, always the best for Snoop Doggy.
Dog.
And I love your outfit too. Can you say anything about your outfit?
Yeah, I got the new Sketcher ones from Snoop Dogg that's coming out in about 2 or 3 weeks. You understand me? I did a collaboration with them where we putting shoes out together. And then I got on this nice outfit made by Death Row and Crooks and Castles, which is my 30th anniversary to my Doggy Style album.
It looks amazing.
Nice, nice.
And I also love your Death Row sweatshirt.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Anything about that?
I'm seeing a whole bunch of them in the crowd, so the merch is moving tonight. A lot of people wearing them, so they showing love and showing support.
Nardquar. Didn't know they'd cut to this. I thought it'd be like a kind of like raw interview, but these seem to be well edited.
Nardquar.
Who are you?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, he's been doing interviews for a while, guys. I only recently heard about this guy about 5 years ago. Haven't really watched his videos though, so let's check this out.
Snoop Doggy Dogg, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you for having me.
Right off the bat, Snoop Dogg, I have a gift for you right here. It is a 1969 original Dick Gregory for President poster.
Gregory.
What can you say about Dick Gregory, Vietnam era?
Dick Gregory was a hell of a man. He told the truth. He stood up on everything he spoke for. He was a righteous man. He was in Vietnam, same man like my father was, so shout out to the Vietnam vets.
And that's a gift for you, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Hey,
That's for you. That's a gift right off the bat.
it need to have a frame on it. This shit is delicate, man.
We have a
For sure, for sure. If that's original copy, that you just handed it over, like it needs to be framed for sure. Like it's already curling a little, the paper.
special container for it for you to ship out.
Shit, yeah.
Because this is a big tour, isn't it?
It is. It's real big, man.
This is our 11th interview.
You got 11?
11 in
11 interviews. Oh my gosh, so they know each other pretty well here now. But he's got his
23 years.
Across 110th Street, we got 11. I like that.
People love our encounters, Snoop.
In a real way. They very classic. They become like, what do they call, voice notes or memes or whatnot. I don't know what they call them, but they'll use something that me and you said and they'll use it over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for instance, Lupe Lasso, and this is another gift for you, made this knitted Snoop for you.
Oh, if I had something like that gifted to me, I would have it in my room. I had some plushies gifted to me, and I still have them in my room, guys.
Oh, that's dope as a motherfucker.
And Nardquar with the Hawaiian shirt here and his classic beret, though. Has he been wearing that like the whole time he's been doing interviews?
Okay,
I gave it to me to give to you.
that's a good thing. Okay, sagging and shit too. Okay, got his drawers on. Okay.
Sagging. I just barely noticed that, man. Guys, I recently learned to sew, and I could actually maybe make one of these one day. But I only did basic sewing, like sewing a freaking hole together that came apart on one of the blankets I bought.
And it also comes with a Nardquar doll as well.
Here's your dog. The dog in the ward.
Together.
In a real way, as usual.
Do you remember that outfit?
Just need more holes. When I was on the GGN, I created that.
What can you say about that doll? Loopy Lasso, that's a gift for you.
Thanks, Luke. Appreciate the love. Thank you for knitting it.
Do you remember a long time ago, I gave you a Smoke Fest VHS tape? Do you remember that, Snoop Doggy Dog? I was curious, did you put this out?
Oh my, Kev. This is what I've been trying to find. My Smoke Fest Volume 1. This is the first one I ever put out, cuz. Look, this is the first one that I put out. This is my first movie that I directed, put up the money for.
Well, Snappy, he put out a movie, guys? This was 3 years after I was born, guys, so he's been in the industry for a while. I didn't know. I should have looked at their wiki or something before watching this, but wow.
Got it. See what it say on the back? Writer, director, and executive producer Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You don't even have a copy yourself?
No, I don't. I did this with Donald Randall, who was Dolomite's Rudy Ray Moore's
Well, we might be able to find it on YouTube or something, but that's very, very cool.
manager at the time when he was alive. So I'm gonna have to give you a shout out on my next album. So look on the credits on the back. A double shout out to my nephew from Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? The Canuck, Mr. Nard, Stay Hard, Ward.
Well, thanks so much, Snoop. Keep on rocking in the free world and do-do-do-do.
Toot. Yeah. Rock out with your cock out. That shit is very
Whoa.
rare because it's actually the first time that I filmed myself on the international tour, and it was just like me just fucking around with the camera. My homeboy Dave Aaron was fucking with the camera, and we just went on the road and we filmed ourselves, and we called that shit Smoke Fest Volume 1.
Such a surreal thing to be going on tours and stuff like that, man. Like, you know? For real.
What I found really interesting is there was like Uncle Snoop's garage sale, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was. It was a real garage sale. You already know it.
And you sold that VHS at the garage sale.
I did sell it. I got rid of it.
So
Hey, humble beginnings for a lot of stars here, you know? And Eminem selling, like, CDs out of his trunk and stuff. Snoop Dogg doing something similar.
oh, because it's now digitized?
Yeah, well, you know, my wife, she sold the motherfucker. She be all in my shit. When they be having them little yard sales and shit, that's when I'm like on the road. Like right now, they probably have one right now selling all the shit I don't know they selling. I just gotta act like I'm cool with it.
People love earn
Uh-oh.
counters. As I mentioned before, check this out. Dwayne Shoots Toys. Look what I'm handing you.
A statue mannequin of me and you?
And turn it over.
Oh, with the Smoke Fest, the small version.
Dude, that's such a cool miniature. Anyone else like miniatures? I'm a huge fan of miniatures like that, guys. Those are freaking awesome to have. My grandma actually has like a bunch she collected them. She had like a bunch of them all throughout the house. They're so cool to have. I like miniatures, guys.
That's gangster. Oh, this is hard.
And that's Dwayne Shoots Toys. Like he made that, like me interviewing you as a toy.
He's a dope artist. Hey, look, Dada. That shit hard as fuck, cuz. I need to get his name and number. I like him.
Dwayne Shoots Toys. And also, check this out. It doesn't stop there. We also have this from John. And John Wang made this. Check.
Lego's a huge company, man. I recently watched like an iceberg about them. There's so many Lego sets and stuff. They're still around making mega profits, and that's pretty awesome.
Check this out.
What's this, Legos?
Exactly.
He made the Lego version of me and you?
Yeah, doing the interview.
Oh, that's gangster's a motherfucker. I like that. He did that.
Like all this stuff popping up. Have you ever seen it? You've seen that, like me and you popping up.
I mean, every time I do an interview with you, it just go crazy for me and shit. Every time I look around, it's like all kind of footage of me and you when you gave me Red Fox.
This doll that they have as well.
There's such a large history. We have all this other footage that they have from previous interviews. I like how they mash this up.
The Red Fox doll.
Oh, I like Red Fox. You can take this is out of here. This shit out of here. I like Red Fox. And this one nigga went, hey, you big dummy. I like Red Fox. This dope. Where you get this from?
A flea market, a friend.
Oh, that was a double-sided plushie as well. Don't see those that often. That's pretty awesome.
Found it at a flea market for $8.
Can I have it? Or can I buy it?
I think
16.
I'm not sure if she'd actually.
24.
I'm not.
32.
I'm not sure.
$40, man.
I'm not sure actually.
$40, sell it, man.
I can't.
Taking it.
Oh, Snoop, please don't with my friend. He'll kill me for that. And for TikTok, a lot of kids, when I say, who are you? And you say, I'm Snoop Doggy Dogg, king of the West Coast. A lot of kids have copied that for TikTok.
I mean, I'm easy to try to duplicate. I mean, I'm a fun guy.
Did you one time have a roach?
A roach? I got a roach in my hand right now.
Oh, I actually just heard about this, guys. He had like a pet roach the size of a dollar bill. Like, I literally was just reading about this, guys. So let's hear about this.
Boom. No, called Gooch. Did you have a roach called Gooch?
Oh, yeah, the goose used to live with me. In my apartment, I had a roach that we couldn't kill. We tried to kill the motherfucker when we first moved in, and he wouldn't die, so we called him the Gooch. And he just kept getting bigger and bigger. I stayed in that apartment for about like 6-7 months. Cuz grew to the size of about a whole dollar bill. He was about the size of a dollar bill. We called him the Gooch. We used to leave food out for him and everything.
I want to ask you some more, Snoop Dogg.
Guys, I wish we could see pictures of Gooch, man, because that would be awesome. I think I've not seen a roach that big whatsoever. Have you guys?
Dog, about some various magazines. What do you remember about these magazines right here? The source, Atomic Dog.
Oh, that's on my debut album. They gave me a little cover that said I was coming up next when Dr. Dre was working on my album, Doggy Style.
And underneath it, we have Last Man Standing.
Oh, that's after, I think that
Last Man Standing, like the RuneScape game mode? I'm kidding.
was my second album on Death Row Records when shit went bad and it was like everybody went their own separate way and I was the last man standing. My motherfucking edges was on hit. Look at put the camera on them edges. Look at them edges. Look at them motherfuckers. They laid. Vibe magazine, you bitch, you.
And right underneath it, we also have the classic shot. What do you remember about that photo shoot?
Guys, I don't know what. This magazine must not be a thing no more. I only know about one magazine, and it's that magazine that has like the top 10. Double XL, I believe. That's the only rap magazine I know about.
Shit. It felt like a mafia movie. Like the end was near.
What was it like having Suge's wife
And that's
as a manager?
She was good in the beginning. She was, she represented me. She stood up for me. She found things that, was doable, and she put me in a great position, you know what I'm saying? So she was a good manager.
What I love, Snoop Doggy Dogg, is you show so much love to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Like Mercules is on death row.
Yeah, I fuck with BC, since I've been coming out here from a long time ago, from doing shows to shooting movies out here to coming to basketball games.
Bones, that's where we met.
So, it's always been good to me. BC is like a second home to me. It's only a couple hours away on the flight, and the Border Patrol don't really fuck with me like they do in other parts of Canada, so I really appreciate it.
That's good. That's why I have a fear of going overseas, man. Their government and stuff. We've been seeing like a bunch of TwitchCon Paris clips, and I just saw one on TikTok, man. It was a bad outcome for the guy, man.
And one thing I recently found out is, what can you say about EQ from 1990 featuring Quazadelic?
Oh, Quaz was in this?
Yeah, the first
I have no idea what they're talking about, though.
rap rap crew from Vancouver.
I ain't never heard the motherfucker. You should have had a tape recorder to play it so I could hear it.
What can you say about EQ, or what can you say about Quasadelic? And rest in peace, Ease, because he passed away. But EQ, Quasadelic.
That's dope. I didn't know he was in the group before I met him. That's some fly shit. I knew the nigga was old, but goddamn, this nigga old as a motherfucker. He made albums before me.
Like 1990, this first rap album to come out, single to come out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
That's a good thing. Shout out to EQ.
And I love the West Coast. And I want to ask you a little bit about this record. Rodney Allen Rippey.
Rodney, yeah, he was on the commercials back in the days. Was it
Rodney Allen Rippey. Take Life a Little Easier. That's an interesting album. With this kind of arts, you know it's from like back then, but you kind of don't know what genre the album's from.
It's either Burger King or Jack in the Box, because he had a big ass burger in his hand. He couldn't even hold the motherfucker. And he was, the kid that was, and he from the LBC, by the way. You know that, right?
Well, he ran for the mayor of Compton.
Yeah, but he was born in Long Beach. This the homeboy.
Have you met him ever?
I know him. What you mean? It's the kid star.
Because you are Snoop.
Doggy dog.
And winding up here, I wanted to ask you about these records right here. Uncle Jam's Army.
Oh yeah, that's Roger Clayton. Rest in peace. Roger Clayton used to give us an opportunity at the club called the
Roller Ring?
No, it was the Toe Jams in Long Beach. It's Roscoe's now where they eat at. But it was a club called the
Style of Freak, featuring the Egyptian Lover. And these records are probably worth a lot now, guys.
Toe Jams, and Roger Clayton used to let me and Domino and Perfection get up there and get our rap on. So rest in peace to Roger Clayton.
And this is a gift for you. This is a gift on Saturn Records. What can you say about Saturn Records based out of VIP Records?
Damn, Saturn Records, that's crazy. Calvin Anderson, VIP, Mobster 3. I ain't never heard this song. I know I heard like Captain Rap and Dazzy D.
And here is the White Boys soundtrack.
Guys, what is this, bro? So much stuff. I thought it would be different, a kind of interview, rather than talking about like stuff from way back, guys. But maybe they already talked about it in the earlier interview. They did 10 and 11 interviews, so.
Includes a track from Snoop Doggy Dogg.
What in this movie too?
Yes. What do you remember about being in a White Boys?
This shit was dope. Cuz name was Flip Dog. The movie was dope. The script was fly. The song was cool. Like, I like being a part of shit that's like classic. This is a classic movie right here. He had like some.
Dude, that makes me want to see that movie, guys.
Real, OGs in the rap game. I know Dougie Fresh was in there. Slick Rick. Fat Joe was in.
Snoop Dogg, was he in the? I'm not sure if he was in this movie or he performed in it. It says featuring right here.
That motherfucker, this is some fly shit right here.
Iowa Gangster Thugs.
Yeah, Bones Malone. It was a dope ass story because it was about like hip hop, how it like spread to the South and how it affected other cultures and how it became so dominant to where these white kids really believed that they was like really entrenched in the culture.
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Lastly, I wanted to ask you, this is my
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of grew up that way with kind of grew up that way, just not gonna lie.
friend has this poster, but I wanted to ask you about this poster because you were part of this gig. Could you explain a bit about this gig right here? This is amazing. Did this gig actually happen?
But we're knowing about a lot of the legend of Snoop Dogg here, for sure, for sure.
James Brown and Snoop Doggy?
Dog. When is this at? May 5th, Augusta, Georgia. James Brown, let me tell you something about James. James told me once upon a time, he said, Snoopy, whatsoever you do, don't you ever cut your hair, because your hair is your scruff. There it is there. This is official like a referee with a whistle. I'm keeping this.
Oh, actually, that's my friends. Maybe you can put that aside, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You know I like jacking you for shit, nigga. I'm needing that.
Well, do you
Oh my gosh. He's been doing it for a while, it seems.
sell some of my stuff in garage sales now, don't
It's
you?
all good. When I got it, your game and your relevance goes up to a whole nother level. Now you can go get more money. You know what I'm talking about?
Anything you want to add to the people?
Let's take this for a screenshot, guys. For the thumbnail. We got it, we got it.
there at all, Snoop Doggy Dog?
Nah, man, I just want them to know that I'm here to stay, and I'm gonna give them something, something brand new every day. We got products, we got, things that we pushing and promoting. So just be sure to grab you something with Snoop on it.
Well, thanks so much, Snoop. Why should people care about Snoop Doggy Dog? Why should people care?
I don't know, man. You gotta ask yourself that. I'm a loving guy.
Well, thanks so much, Snoop Dogg. Keep on rocking in the free world and do.
These nuts.
Is that Nardquar? It's like, he's so quirky, man. He's so quirky. That must be his catchphrase, though. Peace.
The cameraman over there fooled with it, cuz he froze. Cuz what's happening? You gonna say cut or nigga just gonna stand like this for a whole minute and a half? What the fuck is going on?
We got a show. All right, we're gonna walk to
Bro, he's like, what the heck's going on?
the stage.
Let's go.
Like, oh. Nardquar,
Yeah,
Nardquar,
Johnny.
chill. He became a statue at that point. Alright, we gotta meet here. Alright, that was a video. Well, they have an interview from way back in 2010, 13 years ago. But yeah, check them out in the description. Sure, everybody knows about Nardquar nowadays. But see you guys next video. Peace out. Thank you all for watching. Later, guys.